Pascal Saucer,
Hello, hello.
and we'll be playing Satisfactory.
Indeed.
My graphics have improved
How much?
quite a bit.
I can imagine.
The game loads so much faster.
Yeah, I bet.
I was also able to boost the frames per second,
Hell yeah.
because I was locking it at 30 because it was making my model freak out here.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me make sure. Yep, it's not capturing. I didn't set up to capture Satisfactory for audio. I gotta fix that real quick.
Huh. How'd you pull that off? Isn't it the same scene you always use?
Sure. I actually need to have it set up to where it has multiple scenes. I've just been going through and clicking to switch from game to game per stream. So I'm guessing that's actually how you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to have separate scenes set up for your different.
I have multiple scenes.
Okay.
I have a collab scene that I use mainly just for really big ones with multiple people.
Yeah.
That has some specific settings to it.
Yeah.
That's used for that. I've got a random scene just when I want to do something silly.
Yeah.
Like when I set up that podium and read that book.
Mm-hmm.
I got my starting scene, my be right back scene, my ending scene, a scene for old games like DOS games and stuff.
Yeah.
Because it requires some specific settings.
Right.
A generic Windows scene for games I want to run in window mode but don't require those specific settings. And then the full screen, which is what I'm using right now.
Yeah.
Each with their own purpose. And then I got one extra scene in there that I don't use for anything. I just too lazy to delete it.
Yeah. Guess sometime I need to try to get that set up for me.
You can easily just right-click a scene and choose duplicate to help you out.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now for the fun part. Remembering what the hell we were doing from last week.
I do not recall.
I don't either.
I labeled the stream Milestone Rush, so I kind of wanted to try to get through milestones quick.
Okay.
Get the phase 2.
It looks like we need to. It looks like we're working on phase 2 because I think we've already got everything researched until we complete phase 2.
Yeah, I think so.
It looks like. Oh goodness! Looks like we have smart plate going. We still need to set up versatile framework and automated wiring from what it looks like.
Alright. Well, we have this assembler here. It's not even being used.
Well, I think...
Also, welcome, George.
Welcome in, George. I think what it is this other assembler is supposed to be making stators.
And welcome, Daniel. Stators?
Yeah, stators for the automated wiring. Yeah. Because we're not currently making stators. We're making rotors, but not stators. And we'll need the stators for the automated wiring, along with cable. Yeah. And then versatile framework is going to need modular frame and steel beams. So.
Oh, hey, our tractors aren't starting collided.
Yay!
That's a first.
Welcome in, Daniel. We are Pascal back. Also, since you're here, Daniel, just let me know how my voice sounds I did just replace my microphone, and I'm still messing with settings. Just let me know how I sound, if I'm too loud, too quiet.
And even just quality.
Or just quality, if it sounds any better or not. Because I did go from a condenser microphone to a dynamic. I was hoping that would help with background noise. So, just let me know. I am curious. Okay. So what do you want to work on? I'm assuming I'm assuming getting the versatile framework and automated wiring going.
I particularly want to get this setup going with these two assemblers.
Sounds great. Cool. Good to hear that.
So this assembler needs to make what again?
Also, welcome in, Rig. This one needs to be making stators.
Stator, okay.
Yeah, and
then this one down here needs to make what?
Where are you?
It's automated wiring, yeah.
Yeah, this one should be automated wiring, and this one should be versatile framework.
Stators need wires and copper. So let's go and wire to it.
Stators need steel pipe and wire.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, where do we...
Yeah. I wish we had smart splitters.
Yeah, I know that was something else that we were needing to get done as well, because I know... I think we were also working on that towards the end of last stream. We were trying to get... Because I know we have a Caterium miner over there, but we haven't gotten Caterium to the base yet.
But we haven't researched smart splitters yet.
Right, but we're going to need Caterium to do the research for those. I know that.
Oh, okay.
So...
Oh, right, the Caterium is right over there. Yeah, we should
yeah,
work
it's
on
literally right there. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, we're actually going to feed that over here, but it was late, so we
Yeah,
finished.
yeah. Because I was also having a bunch of weird... Was it?
Oh, that's right.
Was it last stream with
Yeah.
Satisfactory? I was having all the issues.
Last Satisfactory.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're having a lot of issues.
Yep. I know there was some type of delay. I just couldn't remember what it was. If it was that stream or a different one. Wee. Oh, that hurt.
That's why I got the clock car.
Yeah, I decided to jump down and use the jump
Yeah,
pad.
that just sends you right back up.
Yeah, I didn't think that through very well.
Also, it's just fun driving these.
It is. Do I actually have mine on me? I do. Okay. Guess the next question is where do you want to... Because, like, we want to bring that Caterium down to the base, but where do you want to actually start constructing the Caterium stuff at?
Well... I mean, assembly is on the top floor, but we could put it on the bottom floor and then have it feed up.
Yeah. Because my only thing is the top floor is also kind of cramped at the moment.
Well, we will be extending it out some more.
Yeah.
But the bottom floor does need more purpose, so...
Yeah, because right now the bottom floor is literally just storage and the iron mining. So.
Let's put it on the bottom then.
Okay.
And we can feed it up to those... to final assembly stuff on the top floor.
Right. Okay. Remember too that you can also use conveyor lifts.
I can't just click and then raise it. I cannot.
No, it's too steep.
Conveyor lift.
It should
Is it-
be just below the
Yeah,
conveyor belts.
I see it now.
Okay.
I can't
You're out?
see.
Are you out of
No,
like you're
I
out.
just can't see anything because of the
Well, it's
without
also
falling.
in the red.
Hmm.
Come over here where I'm standing at. You can see it a lot better.
Can you build that far out?
You should be able to.
Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. I need to get that conveyor out a little bit more. I can't push it out any further.
I was gonna say you might not be able to unless you want to try to squeeze a foundation in there somewhere.
Good idea. Oops, I didn't need to come over here. Oh well. Oh, I'm missing steel beams.
There
You
you
got
go.
steel beams?
Yep.
Thank you. It's not connecting. Oh, I need a hole. That's right. How come it's not going down?
Hit R to change the direction, and then just go ahead and build that.
Yeah, but it's going upward.
Because you need to do it from the bottom. So go ahead and build that part. The top piece, like you were just doing. Like that. Go ahead and build it. And then you'll have to try to change your angle to get below the foundation to grab the bottom of the conveyor hole, and then you can build downwards.
Okay.
You'll probably have to walk farther down the ramp, like where I'm at. Okay, bye.
Goodbye. There it goes.
I mean, it might stop. Maybe.
It probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll hit the... Oh, there I go.
Bye.
Bye. Well, we live in a Star Wars world, don't we?
Yeah. Who the hell needs I'm drawing a blank. Who needs guardrails?
Good riddance to that.
You don't want to keep walking through the tree that's clipping through the
No.
ramp? Oh, come on. Take all the fun out of it. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Yeah, there you go. Well, don't...
All the way.
Okay, maybe not that.
That should do it.
Yeah.
Is there room underneath the base?
Honestly, there really isn't a whole lot of room.
There's a ton of room.
I wasn't sure what you meant by under the base.
Well, let's figure out where we're gonna put the stuff
Okay.
in here.
Okay.
Lunch would be proud if you clipped it. He would. He loves that sort of
He
stuff.
loves when things are clipping through each other.
This could just be sped up.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was just waiting on resources because we just got steel beams kind of got our steel production kind of going somewhat at a decent rate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we got plenty of steel beams now.
Alright. So yeah, where do we want to put it?
So
Probably up here.
Where are you?
I'm inside the base with all the iron. Or mining.
Do you really want to run all the smelters into here?
I mean, we got this open space.
True.
Where were you thinking of putting it?
Out here somewhere.
Behind the storage? Or out in the open here?
Out in the open here somewhere.
I guess we can put it like over here.
Yeah. Because it'd be kind of... I mean, it can be done. I mean, we can run a conveyor belt all the way in there and put smelters in there.
I just like the idea of having everything really clean looking.
Yeah. It's just, I know there's not a lot of room under these foundations to do that. So... guess it's up to you if you want to try to run them through there.
No, we can do it more efficiently instead of pretty.
Okay.
Too long? Alright. What's this doing? Silly thing. There.
Okay. Cool.
You want enterprise level of cleanliness? Exactly. I want everything behind panels and everything, and if we run into a problem, we just open it up and fix it.
Yeah.
But it's too hard.
No one said it was too hard. I just said it would be a lot of work. Plus, I don't think we would be able to run a belt underneath the base to get it towards the back. We'd have to run it like
think we
on the
can.
roof.
Instead of putting the these thick plates here, we shrink them down to like 1 meter. or 2 meters
Yeah,
instead of the 3, and that should give us the room.
maybe. Guess let's disassemble some of these foundations up here and see how much room we have.
Because keep in mind, there's a cliff.
Yeah, but yeah, there's not a lot of room.
Oh right, yeah. Never mind. Let's
Yeah,
just build it
that's-
out there. We'll just put like walls around it.
Yeah.
Get out of sight.
I mean, if you want to go for maximum suffering, we could always do it right here and just move storage everywhere else.
Now we're good.
Okay.
Let's just keep going.
Okay.
Eventually, we're gonna, you know, be building more bases.
Man,
and
why is the
stuff.
music hitting so hard tonight? Well, for one, I actually have the music turned on. That's the main thing. All the other streams, I never had the background music for Satisfactory going. I had it turned off.
Really?
Yes, I have never had it on.
Didn't know that.
Yep, I had it turned off. But now it's on, so now everyone can hear it. And all of its magnificence.
Oh, I think my game's quiet.
Oh, is it? We'll turn it up.
I just did. I think I had it turned down for another stream.
Oh, you probably did. It was probably for that last one. So I think
Oh yeah, that's why. Cause yeah, I just switched it over to the full screen.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying something about the game being too loud
Yeah.
from last night. Don't just feed it directly into that one. We could split it
Well, I
and
don't know
build
what you're
more
doing.
smelters.
All right.
That explains a lot. Yeah.
What? I hit
What'd you do?
I hit control, and it said it was lined up.
Well, this conveyor belt isn't lined up with the smelter, so it might have been that. Because the belt is like slightly askew from the smelter, so it might have grabbed something weird.
How's that look?
Yeah,
that
you're
looks lined up.
probably gonna have to rebuild that belt to go straight into that. I don't think it'll grab that the way it is. I guess there's one way
It
to find
seemed
out.
to.
Nope, it didn't. Because nothing's coming out on this end. I typically will build the splitter and then build the belts to go into the splitter, not the other
That
way
makes
around.
sense.
Yeah. That explains a lot. Oh, about the music? Yeah. I don't know. I just found it kind of distracting whenever I was playing Satisfactory beforehand, so I just had it muted. Plus, I've been
Why
playing...
can't you rotate it?
Rotate it? Where are you trying to rotate?
Because I wanted a nice curve. Oh, now it's too. Now it's ugly.
It's over.
Don't look.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna point and laugh. Haha, funny. You messed it up.
Oh, this thing's too fast to outrun.
Yep.
There.
There.
Remember your audio equipment lies? What are you talking about? What audio equipment lies?
All of it. Everything lies. Oh, okay, so we could just have one smelter going into one constructor. For some reason, I thought we needed two. But we could also just build more, so we can build more quick wire faster.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Your sound sounds fine right now, but you always say the game is too loud. Well, I mean, this game does not look too loud. But Final Zone suddenly looked too loud.
Yeah.
But that was like pushing into
I'm
the
out of
yellow and
cable.
red like all the time. Until I changed it. Maybe I should watch that VOD to see how it actually sounded. It sounded fine to you, right?
Sounded fine to me, yeah.
Alright.
I don't recall what it sounded like before you made the audio settings, but during the stream it sounded great. Called me
Works
crazy.
for me. Guess I'll get power over here. When do we get Mark II power poles?
We have to research
Oh,
them.
you're already doing it.
Yeah, we have to research the power poles. I can't remember if that's with Caterium or if that's a different section that we have to research.
There, muted my phone.
Oh, was your phone ringing?
No, but it pinged.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I didn't even hear it.
No? Still a distraction.
True. I mean, if it did pick it up, it would be.
I got to ask Pascal when he'll play Final Zone. When will you play Final Zone?
Never. Haha.
Why not?
I don't know.
I
just
might
wanted
really
to say
like it.
no.
Oh. What's wrong? Oh. You're dying?
Just a little bit.
Did you choke on your spit?
I don't know if it was. It's like my body couldn't figure out what it wanted to do. It's like it either wanted to have a really, really bad cough or sneeze. It couldn't make up its mind.
Oh.
It chose to cough violently, so yeah.
Congratulations.
Yay, me!
Alright, well, it produced stuff, but now it's stuck.
Yeah.
So is this
I
ready
wasn't
to go to...
sure. I wasn't sure where you wanted to store the quick wire at. If you just
We'll
want
just put it over here, it's fine.
Okay. You want to put it in a big storage container? Because we have those unlocked now.
Might as well.
Okay. You sound so ecstatic about this. Or is this just how Nova talks? No feeling, no emotion.
Is that how I talk?
I don't know. Like I said, it just sounds like you're really, really happy about this in a very sarcastic way.
I just find the base less satisfactory.
Oh
Satisfactory.
no. Oh no.
But it's fine. Maybe one of the future bases that we build can be perfection.
Oh boy. Here we go.
What?
He's already upset.
You have a very loose definition of upset.
34 minutes in the stream and he's already not happy with the base. Whatever shall we do to recover?
I'll make a better base.
What was wrong with this base?
Look at it.
Okay. He doesn't
We
like
have
the base.
This here, when it needs to be up there. It's fine.
There's no pleasing.
New
Nova.
Caterium research options available. Congratulations on finding this metal. Many Fix-It
So do you
initiatives
want
will benefit
work
from
towards
Caterium's
power poles,
applicability
or do
in
you want to work
advanced
towards the
engineering.
smart splitter?
Also, it is probably not
Smart
sentient
splitter.
and so unlikely
That
to feel
comes up
pain as
so
we
often.
exploit it.
Because we're gonna need, we're gonna have to research AI limiters first. I need.
Can we do that this
more-
year?
Yeah, I just need to grab more quick wire.
Okay.
I should have enough now. Nova's got the psychologist voice. A little bit, yeah, I could say that.
Tell me your problems.
Do you really want me to live on stream?
Research
we
completed.
can
AI limiter
Yes.
recipe unlocked. New
just the problems
Caterium
that are
research
appropriate
available.
for stream.
Okay, well that leaves nothing.
That's not true.
What am I gonna talk about on stream? That's okay.
Well, you talked about your Nintendo 64 problems. Tell us about your struggles in Rogue Squadron.
Well, actually, did I say that in stream or no? I don't think I did.
You did about the controller.
Yeah, so so it's like I have my original Nintendo 64 controller, at least the one that was left over from all the other controllers I had. It works, but it has some, like, I think the R trigger, the right trigger, is like stuck on it. It's like stuck down. It does work, but it's kind of eh. So, and then it's like, I bought this other Nintendo 64. It came with a controller, but its joystick was toast. I mean, it had a lot
Turned
of
to
play
dust,
in it.
didn't it?
Yeah, like whenever I took it apart to replace the joystick on it with a newer, better joystick, it's like a joystick off of a GameCube controller. Is what it was. What ended up being a replacement from. Yeah, I took it apart just to see what happened to it, and yeah, it's like I literally split that joystick piece apart, and yeah, the bottom part of the joystick was literally just white powder inside of the
Ew.
box. So it was toast. And I mean, I already knew that. I mean, it took so much movement before it actually did anything. So it's like I was dealing with that, and I put that other joystick on it thinking that would fix it. Well, I mean, which it did. I mean, it has no play in it at all. There we go. There's smart splitters.
Smart
There we go.
Splitter unlocked. The Smart
good.
Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor
So
belt
that
logistics.
fixed the play in the joystick, but the problem now with it is, which I didn't know, is that it is super, well, I say super sensitive. It's a lot more sensitive than a normal Nintendo 64 joystick would be. So I'm going in there trying to use the joystick like I would a normal N64 controller, and my movements are way too fast. Because
That was probably exacerbated with the A-Wing.
yes, exactly.
That's a very twitchy fighter to begin
Oh
with.
yeah. So Because what I ended up doing was, because whenever it was the worst was whenever I was playing Wipeout 64. It was horrible. Like, I was just crashing nonstop, just hitting every single wall. And it's just like, what is going on? Like,
That was pretty good.
I remember playing this game, and I do not remember struggling this hard with it.
That was pretty good.
I mean, it was a fun stream regardless. I mean, everybody loves watching the streamer just maximum suffering.
It's true. I mean, you love me suffering.
Yep.
My stream.
So, after stream, I'm just like, what the hell is going on? Like, this doesn't make any sense. But then, I was also fighting the memory card issue, because last I knew, my memory card worked just fine. And I was trying to use that controller that had the modified joystick on it, wouldn't save. So it's like, oh, okay, so I guess my memory card took a shit or something. And just for the fun of it, I just grabbed because I have another controller that I bought off of Amazon, and it's just a Chinese knockoff Nintendo 64 controller. It looks like a normal N64 controller, it just doesn't say Nintendo on it. And I used that, and sure enough, I was handling Wipeout 64 a hell of a lot better than I was. And
you're only crashing 90% of the time instead of 100%.
Yeah, exactly. So it was that, and then also I just decided to put my memory card in there and see if it saved, and sure shit, it did.
Nice. So, do you have your old save you can access?
I don't know how to access my saves. It's been that long.
You just load the game and it'll load it.
I'm gonna go ahead
Or
and
I'll have
say
a load,
no, because
or I'll have a load screen.
I tried to load. I went to the menu that had the save and load part in the Wipeout, and it didn't do anything whenever I hit load. So I don't know.
I see.
Yeah.
The model really is a lot more expressive now. It smiles a lot more. Are you talking about the model tonight? Or the funny thing with my model, or rather not the model itself, but VTube Studio. So I loaded up VTube Studio earlier, and it was capturing at a whopping 55 frames per second. The movement was so smooth.
Oh, he has.
Then when I go to stream, it captures at 16. We're currently running at 16 supposedly. Though to be honest, yeah, I can see there's a lag in my movements.
Yeah.
Not a major lag, but I don't know. My capturing is a lot better since upgrading the computer.
Yeah. I think my main limitation is just the webcam that I bought.
I think it's your settings.
Okay.
Like, the frames per second is more for lag,
Yeah.
and it can impact the smoothness of your movement a little bit,
Mm.
but a lot of the rigidity of your model is from your model settings
Ah.
and how you move. You need to go through and mess with the settings until
Well, going through and messing with the settings doesn't tell me much.
well, I'd have to, like, I guess I can show you how to do it. I did before, and I told you to play with it, and
Well, just saying just play with the settings doesn't really tell me anything.
I showed you which settings to adjust.
Did you?
I did.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive.
I think you're crazy.
No, we did it. It was just like an hour before stream.
Yeah, that doesn't
A
help.
long time ago.
I will forget. There's no way in hell I'll remember
So-
that.
You were like copying down some of my settings, but those are tailored to how I move.
Oh boy, here we go.
What?
His settings are different than mine, therefore they don't
No,
work.
they're the same. You just move differently.
Okay.
Also, they're tailored for like my camera as well.
Oh, see, now
So-
it is a problem with my camera.
No, I'm saying we just need to adjust your settings for your camera to get the maximum performance out of it.
Just say my camera's shit
That's-
and I need to buy a different one.
No, I'm telling you, you just need to fix your settings, and you'll probably get really good performance out of it.
Or it'll do nothing and it'll just
You need
be
to
garbage.
go through and modify all the values, and just, I don't know. We'll work on it sometime. I'll walk you through it when there isn't an impending stream.
Impending stream!
Maybe we can do it tomorrow before you stream.
Maybe.
Then we can get break all zippy. Cause I actually spent like a good hour working on my model settings to get it moving the way I wanted to.
Yeah. Oh,
Particularly the settings for like the mouth
well, that's not gonna
and
work.
the voice activation.
Hmm.
What's wrong?
The conveyor belt holes in the floor for the stators are gonna have to be moved farther back. Because there's not enough room.
Okay.
Do something like this. Because there's already conveyor
Nice.
belts close by. On
Gotcha.
the ceiling on the first floor.
Yeah.
Okay, that should work.
Is there much of a visual difference between these conveyor lists from like 1, 2, and 3?
There is.
Because I don't really see one on the ends of it. I guess it's more in the.
Where are you?
Oh, yeah, it's right here. It's along the actual conveyor parts.
Yeah, it's normally you look down the sides of it.
Yeah. What's going on here?
I don't know. I don't know where you're at.
Why is this so slow?
Because it's not fast. Next question. It's also in the yellow. Oh, this thing is completely full. The reason the rotors isn't doing anything is because it's full. And I bet you the
Oh, gotcha.
I bet you the storage container is completely full too.
Yeah.
Or actually, is that even hooked into anything? It's not.
Really?
Yeah. What? Oh. It doesn't line up. Interesting. Huh.
Oh, wow. I see what you mean.
Yeah, it's like off to the right on the backside.
How did that happen?
Good question.
Oh, well, we were moving stuff, weren't we?
I think we were.
And
I
now
think we were
it's
moving
goofed up.
stuff, and then we were contemplating whether or not we were going to use the bigger storage containers. Because these are all just the...
So, what's storing
regular-
here now then? Wire? Rotors.
No, that's rotors. That's where the rotors are. It's just... Based on where we built the assembler up top, it doesn't line up with the storage container below.
Well, let's fix that then.
Okay.
Oh, I can think of how to fix that, but
I think
how do we connect it with the other
I think the
containers?
best thing we could do is just move this assembler up top. Just move it over.
Okay. That makes sense, yeah. Was the frames are your models on the old computer? On the old computer on a good day, I was getting about 28 to 32 frames. But it was not doing it consistently. It was very, very random. Otherwise, it dipped back down to like 16.
Yeah, there we
This
go.
computer was usually giving me a solid like 35 to like 30 to 35 until today, where it for some reason jumped up to 55 when I was testing it, and now it's at 16.
Hmm.
So it seems to be mostly behaving fine. So I don't get it. I kind of look forward to when I switch to an iPhone.
Yeah, that should be a nice upgrade. I do not have enough steel beams. I need more. Oh god, I hit the wall. Alright, there we go.
It's not lined up.
What do you mean?
Looks like it's slightly too far over.
I just made sure that it was.
Oh.
Is that how you want to do it?
Well,
'Cause
I'm
that's,
trying.
that's not really gonna feed in.
It will.
correctly.
Hang on. I was gonna change. Come on, build on top. Build on top. There. I have a bunch of rotors. I'm transferring. I was gonna upgrade these lower ones to the big one and then connect them.
Oh.
But I'm transferring the rotors out.
I see.
Or we just have it float in midair. That's kind of.
Oh, okay. That sounds reasonable.
Come on, line up. I can't build here. Something's in the way. No, I'm missing steel beams. That's what's wrong.
Mm.
That's steel pipe. Where's the beams?
I think it's in its own container off by itself.
Yeah, but where is it?
It's off in La La Land.
Found it.
Yeah, it's just kind of off by itself.
Oh. Turn into a fan of La La Land, have you?
No. I don't like musicals. At least the ones Pippa likes.
What?
I say that though. I do
wanted
like
it.
Prince of Egypt, but that's about it. There are other ideas of musicals I do not like. What are you doing?
What?
What?
Was there something wrong with what I'm doing?
Yes.
Is there?
No.
There.
There?
Yeah, it should work now.
Okay.
Now, how do we set priority for it to go to the bottom?
It's how you set up the conveyor lifts.
How do I change that?
You'll have to have the lift feed into the top container first, and then use another lift to bring it from the top to the bottom.
Oh, your conveyor's gone. What happened?
Which one?
When I was going to the top industrial.
Oh, I disassembled it because I wasn't sure what you
Why?
were doing. The problem
Alright.
with this is that they're both facing the same direction. It won't feed into the bottom because it would have to face the other direction for it to work.
So, how do I... Oh, I need to turn this around? Or no, I need to turn...
You'd have to turn. You'd have
It's
to turn
feeding
the-
out, though.
You'd have to turn around if you're wanting the. Yeah, so you have it facing this way for the bottom. So the one on top would have to face the other direction for that to work.
But that'd mess up what you just did.
Yep. We would have to change.
You know what?
the
We don't
input
need
for
two
that.
industrials.
Okay.
There. And then we'll just shorten this one. Nope, then we can't reach it. That's the problem.
Yeah. Why'd you do that? Oh my god. This is fun to watch. It's too far back.
It'd be nice if this game actually did something right. Look at this. Is it close enough now?
No.
Yeah, it acts like it is. Otherwise, it's jumping all over the place.
Does control work at all?
I'm holding control.
Oh, okay.
That might be what's messing it up.
Then don't press control. There. There you go. That was fun to watch. Oh, there's also 1,408 rotors in that top one. Here. It'll look really ugly. Oh, that's right. These are both facing the same direction. God dang it, Nova.
I'm fixing it.
Ugh.
You're not being a supportive teacher right now.
No, right now it's just fun pointing and laughing. There we go. There. Oh, but I don't think this front conveyor belt's working anymore.
Do I like musicals? Not really. I think... Do you really want to know what I think of musicals?
Sure. Go ahead.
Here's my hot take. I'm going to make people upset with it, I think. I think musicals are generally a cop-out of good storytelling because they just condense what should be properly explained and showed on screen to a few moments of just silly lyrics.
Hmm.
And it's often used to just info dump what's happening on you
Yeah.
instead of being like cleverly written to incorporate it.
Yeah.
It's a very much a tell don't show principle.
Mm.
I mean, sure, they'll show you scenes of stuff like that happening, but I think it'd be more interesting to see the scene actually play out. So I actually do not like musicals, and I do not like musical moments in movies. Outside of a few moments, like if it's imperative for the story, like, all right, these guys are at a concert. Well, now we're technically in a semi-musical moment, you know?
Mm.
But it's not the driving force of the storytelling.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know. Like montages, I think. Even montages are okay if they're done correctly,
Yeah.
but they're usually short.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not just dumping information on you, they're just showing you, here's a quick passage of time.
Yeah.
So I think they work better. Nope, I just realized the new headphones I got are from a Chinese company. Oh. Well, most of the electronics you're going to buy is from a Chinese company, even if it's an American label.
Yep. And they just stick their labels on whatever it is they build in China. Act like it's their own.
Yeah, like Rocky. Like, the montage in that is well done. But
Along with
here's
Team
the
America.
thing. You could remove the montage, and you'd still have a solid movie. You could literally just play it out a few scenes and still have it. The point is, it's not required for the integrity of the story. While musicals, or things that have a musical segment, where they break down the song and explain everything to you, like, I think that's lazy storytelling. They might as well just have a narrator. But that's my hot take on
Ladies and gentlemen, that is
musicals.
Nova's hot take. You could throw tomatoes
However, I
at him
do
now.
like Sound of Music, but that's probably because I was a kid.
Yeah. Whenever you're a kid, you tend to not know about fascism.
I don't think that was fascism.
No, there's just Nazis in it.
Exactly.
But you don't know what they are because you're a child and you're just like, oh, those are bad people. You just don't realize what kind of bad people.
Their cars were cool, though.
Cars are always cool because they're German cars.
Yeah.
Germans are crazy.
Like when you see all the cars come racing up
Yeah,
and parking, I'm like, whoa, those things are cool.
yeah.
Also, we're finally seeing some vehicles
Mm-hmm.
instead of just being out in the middle of nowhere.
It's almost like being out in the middle of nowhere. You don't have vehicles because people are poor and can't afford them.
No, the guy was rich. He just lived in the middle of nowhere. Like, he had his own car, but, you know.
What was it?
What?
Has it been that long? I can't remember that movie. I guess so.
Yeah, because she was working for a rich guy.
Huh. Guess at some point I need to rewatch that because I guess I am forgetting things.
I haven't watched it since I was like 8. I just remember
Apparently
very
you watched it a
specific
lot.
moments. I did actually. I did watch it a lot when I was a kid.
Because I watched it, but I don't think I like autistically watched it.
I wouldn't say I was watching it to that level. It was
Okay,
just
sure.
certain elements that stood out to me.
Okay. The fact that you're
I also
able to
watched Homeward
remember
Bound a lot.
certain things very vividly
There's a lot of
after
things I
not watching
remember.
it for so long, I question that statement.
There's a lot of things I remember vividly from my childhood.
Okay. I do too, but it usually involves pain.
Mine, I mean, I remember some of those too, but I have a lot of good memories that I can easily conjure up and basically relive if I wanted.
Like cutting my foot open. That was a vivid memory that I will not forget.
I remember stepping on a seashell with these giant spines sticking out of it, and it punctured my heel.
Yeah.
That was gnarly.
Yeah. Did it land you in the emergency room though?
No.
Okay. Well, cutting my foot open did.
It might have warranted going to the emergency room. I just wasn't taken.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I don't remember how bad it was.
Okay.
I also remember dropping a pair of scissors into my leg.
How do you drop a pair of scissors into your leg?
I don't know how it happened.
I didn't
actually.
think scissors
'Cause
had that
I
enough
basically-
mass to do that.
These were like big, heavy scissors.
Oh. What the hell are they made
And
out of? Tungsten?
one of the blade point had a good point, and it just sunk right in. So I had a pair of scissors just sitting inside my leg. And then I just
story.
pulled it out. I'm like, huh, that's inconvenient.
Of course
I
you
might
would
need a
say
Band-Aid.
that.
I didn't say inconvenient at the time because I wasn't doing that, but I behaved that way. It did not hurt. It like cut the nerves so perfectly I couldn't feel it. It also went through my pant leg.
Well, no shit. If it's stuck in your leg, it would have to go through whatever you were wearing.
It was still, I'm just saying, it was surprising how deep it got.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but I don't want my headphones to mine crypto or relay everything I say to the sources or explode during takeover. What? I don't think it's gonna do that.
Do you have a schizo in chat?
You just called Daniel schizo.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna die now. Oh, it didn't hurt that bad. All right, these things absorb a lot of damage.
Daniel also says, I have an insanely good memory. I remember stuff from being an infant and toddler.
Oh, I have some of those memories too. Well, maybe not infant. Definitely toddler.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have some toddler memories.
So I do remember being fed in a high chair.
I do have a specific memory. I just don't know if I should say it or not.
Well, if you're not sure, then don't.
Yeah, I don't. I think it would. I guess the abbreviated story would be I was at an amusement park and then I got lost.
Oh, that would ingrain itself in your mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Because from that point on through my entire life, even into adulthood, that is like a ongoing random dream that I will have, and it's literally just me being somewhere and trying to find my family.
Yeah, and
I'm terrified.
Similar.
I'm terrified the whole time. It's like, where is everybody? Where'd everybody go? And I'm just like running around trying to find my family.
Did you get nerve damage from the scissors? No, I just have a scar.
He didn't have nerves to begin with, remember? He didn't even feel pain when it happened.
No, I'm pretty sure
There
it
was
just...
no nerves to damage. There wasn't anything there to begin with.
You can cut your skin well enough with a sharp enough edge where you will not feel it because it literally severs the nerves and you'll not inflict pain.
Yeah, I did that working on a car once.
Yeah.
It was fun. I turned into a blood fountain.
When everyone's like, does that hurt? I'm like, no, it's fine.
No, I'm just bleeding profusely. How do I stop the blood?
Yeah. I stepped on a toothpick before and it got stuck in my foot. Ugh.
How?
Also
But
spilled
also
a jar
how?
of acid on my leg while climbing over junk in the garage and spent 10 minutes washing it off in the bathtub. That's some painful memories right there. I don't know why people store acid jars in the garage. That's kind of unusual.
Was it battery acid?
I just said acid.
I mean, I would think some people could have, like, battery acid stored up. Because
Yeah.
older batteries are actually serviceable.
Are
You
these
can
ready to
actually
build?
top them up. No. I'm too distracted
Okay.
with talking.
Well, we should do
This
both.
is slowly turning into a yapping stream. It's not a satisfactory stream anymore. It's a yapping stream.
It can be both. I mean, these were always yapping streams.
Now it's super yapping.
It is. This is where we should be playing Dero Valley.
This is turbo overdrive yapping. I'm already forgetting what I was trying to do.
As for stepping on a toothpick, I can see it. It just falls to the floor.
Modular frame, steel beam.
I once put a staple into the joint of my thumb.
Yeah? Did you feel good about it?
No, that one actually did hurt.
Oh, okay.
Also, I had a hard time getting the staple out. Because it was the inner part of the joint.
I remember getting stabbed with a pair of scissors in elementary school by a girl.
That sounds about right.
Why do you agree with that? Like, it's supposed to happen.
Because
That's messed up.
girls are particularly violent in elementary
True.
school.
True. I'll give you that. You
That's more
I
agreeing with
immediately went to
that
the context of,
aspect
well,
of it.
you deserve that.
Well, you might have. I don't know. What's the context?
I don't know. I honestly don't even remember what it was about.
This conveyor, what does this even lead to?
What?
What's supposed to be sent here?
Stuff and things.
Well, you're building, so I obviously know what you're doing.
No,
it
I actually
could've
have
been-
no idea what I'm doing.
It could have been battery acid. I was a kid at the time, I didn't check.
I'm just...
All right, well,
I'm-
that follows through with what Pascal's saying about storing battery acid.
Yeah. Like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, that older batteries could be serviced. They're not sealed. So you could actually pull the tops off the battery cells and top off the battery acid as needed.
Huh.
Nowadays, they're all sealed and they're made with different materials to where they're non-serviceable. So whenever the battery dies, it's just junk and you have to go buy another one instead of fixing it.
That sounds about right.
Yep.
Modern society.
Gotta love it.
Hate it.
And now it's like, you know, back in the day, batteries were like $100 and they lasted a lot longer. And nowadays, it's like batteries are $300 to $500 depending on what make model
Yeah, that's
car
what
it
I'm
is. And yeah, they generally I mean, depending on who makes the battery, you're lucky if you can get 3 years out of them.
Yeah.
I've literally taken a car that will not start, take the old battery out, put a new battery in, and the brand new battery
Well, this needs
is
steel
garbage.
beams.
Steel beams? What about steel beams?
This assembly needs steel beams so it can start producing a versatile framework.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
Okay. I didn't know which one of these you were working on.
I'm working on everything.
What should I do?
Stand there.
It's supposed to be me learning things.
Okay. Don't stand there.
Alright, so
Start working on automated wiring.
how far along are we into that? Which assembler up there was automated wiring?
It's the one on the very end.
Alright. And assembler 1, oops, wrong ones, needs to produce... Automated wiring requires those things in wires. This thing is supposed to produce stators. I need steel pipe and 8 wire. How am I gonna get the... Where are these things going though? Alright, they're not even hooked up to anything. Alright. Here's steel beam. Oh, yeah, we actually have smart splitters. Nice.
We do. Oh, I need steel pipe. There we go.
This is going to bump into that. It's not letting me build where I want it to go. Where's this going?
Where's what going?
Oh, you're moving it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm moving this. So now that we have the bigger storage container, we don't really need this one off by itself.
No.
Plus, we've got plenty of steel beams now. We're not running low like we were originally.
Yeah.
Let's go a little bit quicker.
Why did the yapping stop? Bring back the yaps? What were we even yapping about? We're like in factory mode now.
I don't know. Someone was complaining about stuff not getting done, so we started working.
I was thinking we could do both.
Okay.
Chum.
Chum? Just call me Chum?
I did.
Why?
Why not? I
Why
like
so?
saying friend.
It's a weird word for a friend.
It is not.
It's quite strange.
Have you never watched like... Wait, you never watched Batman, did you?
Not really.
The 60s one, I mean.
Nope. That was a definite negatory.
You know, I would highly recommend it.
Okay.
But he always called Batman... Or, Batman always called Robin Chum.
I see.
It's just a word of the time.
Okay.
Alright, I need to get this over here. Wait, which one? Yeah, right here. Should I set up a splitter? Or don't you think it's worth it?
What would you need the splitter set up to do?
Just for the future.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
So I need it.
Oh, there's also a random dismantle crate just floating in the air. Uh-oh.
What is that?
It's a dismantle crate. Basically means you dismantled something, but you didn't have enough room in your inventory, so it just sticks it in a random crate. But it's also floating in the air.
I'll go remove it. Or you already did it.
Yeah. Let's see if I can get to it. Can I jump down on
Oh,
it?
you're up there.
Let me try. Jump on the cradle. Yeah. No. Missed it.
Plunk. Hey, never mind. There's this other crate here.
Yeah.
Oh, smart beam.
I was dismantling stuff and ran out of room. There we go. Grabbed it. There we go.
All right. I think putting that there. So it doesn't ram. Oh wait, that one doesn't make sense. No, that's not gonna work either. Because then I'll be clipping that other. Yeah. Oh well. It's how we do.
Oh, there we go.
Childhood injuries and memories, I guess. I also called my youngest brother Little Buddy, and he hated it. He never watched Gilligan's Island. You ever watch Gilligan's Island? Pascal?
I know of the intro. That's about it. I'm glad I'm causing maximum suffering.
Wait, am I feeding to the wrong one?
I don't know, are you?
Nothing's coming through. I should be getting steel beams. Why isn't it being fed steel beams?
I don't know, you tell me.
You're supposed to be the helpful.
What are you trying to do? Where are you? What are you doing? What am I looking at? What is going on? So you're
Maybe I
trying to
hooked it up to the
fill-
wrong one.
What do you mean the wrong one?
I did hook it up to the wrong one. Okay. I figured it out.
Okay.
Here we go. Fun fact, Gilligan's Island is in Puerto Rico. I'm about ready to not care about clipping in a real hurry here.
Why? Why are we in such a hurry?
Because making it not too clipping is like nearly impossible at this point on the ceiling.
I mean, you could just lower the whole conveyor belt. Just saying.
It's just really hard to tell how low everything is. I was live in early 90s and had to watch something when cartoons weren't on. Back in the day, TV antenna would actually do something. So 5 channels would be enough. I had a similar circumstance. At least for a time. Nope, it's still clipping. Or nope. No, it isn't. Good enough.
Do what? Oh, did you finally get it?
Yeah, it's not clipped free, but it's good enough. No one's really gonna be able to notice.
Yeah.
Perfect. Now I need wire.
Let's see.
Wait, these are beams. I need pipe. This is what yapping does to a fella.
Can't think straight.
Be gone. Alright, where's the steel pipes?
Thud.
Bud?
Yeah, I heard you hit
My stand.
your stand.
My stand. I'm sure
Is-
Pascal loves that reference.
is stand. Oh, is that supposed to be a JoJo reference?
Ha ha ha. He said it.
Oh, kill yourself.
I made him say it. Knew someone in the early 2000s. She never knew a time without fast internet. There.
There.
I believe if a kid is ever going to go on the internet, they need to be started off with dial-up speeds.
Oh God.
Teach them patience.
Oh, you're gonna be patient, all right. Either gonna be
Well, to be
patient
honest,
or
I don't
the
I don't
web
think
page
kids
isn't
should be
even
on the
gonna
internet,
load.
period. Let's bring back Encarta.
Okay.
I know Genie's out of the bottle, we can never go back, but
No, there's no way.
internet's just not good for kids.
Yeah. Plus, I've watched enough of those
Cable.
crime show TV thing, and
Wire.
you can see people that haven't had like proper interactions with people, and people that haven't been on the internet, and you can just tell like they're just not all there.
Internet kids?
No, people that haven't been on the internet.
Oh, yeah, they're not all there?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. How do I get this wire up?
With a lift?
Yeah, well, look at the setup for the wire.
Where?
On the ground floor.
Hold on. It's probably a mess because we didn't have industrial containers.
Yeah, pretty much. Nails it.
Yep. That's exactly what it looks like.
And they shouldn't be on the internet.
This will be a fun
Like-
one to figure out.
I don't think, at least in modern day, anyone should be on the internet until they're like 20.
How are they supposed to get a job?
What do you mean?
Most places require you to apply for a job online.
That's why you talk to your parents and they take you online.
You're gonna have an 19, 20-year-old have their parent apply for a job for them?
I mean, if you change the standard, that won't be weird.
Okay.
It's only weird now because of the current standard.
Okay.
I don't know. I suppose 18 would be fine because think about it, they don't have all this time for the internet to melt their brains. So you're probably gonna have a smarter 18-year-old.
Yeah.
So they probably could handle it. So I suppose we could lower the age.
Mm.
All right, so you got it
Yeah.
figured out.
Trying to figure out what to do.
Because we can have it go to a lift right there, right?
I mean, that's probably what we're
Or
going
no,
to end up
that's-
having to do, but I'm also working on getting rid of these smaller containers.
So to be honest, 1990s internet was definitely a more innocent place.
Oh no, it definitely was.
I mean, it still had a lot of bad things in it, especially in the chat rooms. But
Nothing like modern day internet.
yeah. So if there was still a 90s internet, I suppose. I don't know. I still wouldn't let a child on it. Even 90s one, unless maybe teenagers. Maybe. I don't know. I've heard some pretty messed up stories from teenagers in school, so maybe not. I don't know.
Something you're gonna have to ponder on for a little bit.
That's not something for me to worry about, because I don't need to focus on what was, but what is now.
Okay.
And right now, kids should not be on the internet.
Okay. We have learned so much from this conversation.
You're gonna feed the wire over to these?
Yeah, as soon as I get this all situated.
What a world.
We have a lot of wire.
Yeah, we do. That was actually one of the most plentiful things we've had since, like, the beginning.
There's no shortage of wire.
Is there a way to grab multiple stacks?
Like with what I'm
Or you
doing
s-
right now, I'm just hitting take all and just let it fill up my inventory completely.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
You can also, depending on what you're wanting to do, if you're wanting to move stuff around, like if it's in your inventory and you're wanting to move it into the storage container, you can actually just go over to your inventory, put your mouse cursor over the stack, and just double click on it and it moves it automatically.
Okay.
It makes it go a little bit quicker.
There's no reason for them to be on the internet. It's not like they're going to be using it for educational purposes outside of regulated library or a school computer. Basically, the new Encarta.
Wait. Let's go back.
I mean, even back in the 90s, we were not using the library or school computers for education.
What were you using the computers for?
Unreal Tournament.
Ah.
It's a giant LAN. What do you want?
True. No, I did the exact same thing in computer class.
Or
They had freaking Dell computers. They had just switched from Apple to Dell, and the Dell computers all came preloaded with Halo on them.
that's asking for trouble.
I mean, that's basically what it ended up being was everybody would rush
Oh,
through
man.
whatever their assignment was, and everybody would get through their assignment and then hop on Halo, and you're just having a LAN
Oh, that'd
party.
be amazing.
You're having a LAN party during
That would-
school
Here's the thing teachers failed. If you don't fix it, you actually encourage your students to work harder.
Yeah.
Because they want to finish what they're doing faster
Yep.
and more effectively so they can go and play Halo.
Yep. That's how it was. The computer teacher had no problem with it. Just like,
That's a good
as long
teacher.
as you're finishing what you're working on, and you're doing it correctly, and you're get a good score on it. She didn't care. So go ahead.
We didn't, but by the time I was in college, computers were locked, so you couldn't use social media. I mean, kids always find ways to break through it.
Yeah.
Or just
I'm
to
sure
goof
if you're-
off with whatever software is on there.
Yeah, I'm sure if you're resourceful enough, you can do it. Oh.
But yeah, I do agree. Like, having internet access at school is better. Because it's still going to be a little bit different. But to be honest, I'd rather just have Encarta just come back. What? How come this isn't doing anything?
What?
This conveyor right that you just put in.
What do you mean it's not doing anything? It's working on my end.
I don't see anything being lifted.
Oh, so we have a syncing issue.
Really?
Yep.
That's the first time we... Oh, there it goes. It's working now.
It's been working.
No, I think we were having a syncing issue.
Okay. I was gonna say it's
And
been
now
working
it's-
this whole time.
And now it's showing for me too.
Okay.
I'm sure the numbers were going, just the animation hadn't kicked in.
Yeah. Well, also realize too, this could also be my internet.
Oh, that's true too. I think you made that storage container clip up onto the second floor.
It's clipping because you changed the thickness of the foundations you were using. Because this section of floor has 2-meter foundation, and then the one that it's clipping through is 4.
Ah.
So if I
Well, I
just,
don't see it, so I think it's fine.
so if I just delete that, put a 2-meter, now it's not clipping anymore.
Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, and browsing early 2000s webcomics and furry art websites. School didn't block any websites. I tried to be reasonable so I wouldn't get in any trouble. Yeah, I used to go on forums. I had, not like big forums, but like forums I would run, or other small forums I'd visit. I do that on school websites. Also, I read a few webcomics, but not very many.
Hmm.
On school computers.
Yeah.
On my computer, yeah, I was reading tons of webcomics. Webcomics have always been important for me. Alright, so now I need to work on... wire. I play 2D Duke Nukem games. Kind of lost them by now. And my old school computers were preloaded with old Duke Nukem. Oh, the
Nice.
side-scrollers, yeah, okay. I was thinking like 3D, and it's like, huh. Duke Nukem 3 is kinda... I don't know. For a school setting, I mean.
Yeah.
Nope. Didn't mean to do it like that. RuneScape Classic or Doom or Heretic Land matches. Why isn't it lowering?
What?
Nothing. I figured it out.
Okay.
Or maybe I don't. I can't get this conveyor to lower on the one end.
Why do you have it dropped in the first place?
Just to prevent clipping, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
I already made you a conveyor up there. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
I don't know why I keep running up here when we have the jump pad.
I don't know either. Does that do the same thing?
What do you mean there's no steel pipe? What do you think this is? Steel pipe. Why isn't this working?
Because you had steel beam running into it before.
Oh, it still has
So
it loaded in there, huh?
The input is clogged. There you go.
How do you clear it?
You'll have to delete the belt and put a new belt in. That's the only
Oh, I
way
see.
you can do that. Yep.
And this... We need cable
Yeah.
now. Were you already feeding it? I see the...
I think I just have the lift going through the floor. I don't think I have it hooked up to anything yet.
Yeah, you don't.
Where? That's cable. Do I want to go ahead and change this to? Might as well.
What else can we yap about?
I don't know. What else could we yap about?
Games are no longer preloaded on PCs, so instead we get the dreaded Microsoft Store. Oh, that's true. You ever play Ski Free?
Ski free.
It's a skiing game. You might remember it from the snowman that eats you
Yes.
at a certain point.
Yes.
You're-
That was preloaded.
So you played that?
That was preloaded
Yeah.
on one of my granddad's. Actually, I think it was preloaded on both my granddad's and my aunt's Packard Bell computers. So yeah, I have played that.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
Solitaire and all those card games, of course.
Mhm.
I think Solitaire's still loaded.
Oh, and Microsoft Pinball.
I mean, Space Cadet?
Yeah, Space Cadet. That's what
Yeah. Yeah, that was great. Fun. Here's a fun thing. Back when Microsoft started not preloading games, they actually were preloading them. They're just hiding the shortcuts. So if you look in your System32 folder, you'd still find the game.
Yeah.
Well, it's, you know, school installations. So if you know what you're looking for, you'd still be able to play.
Yeah.
Are these ready to be transferred again, or oh, you're still doing it? Never mind.
Yeah. Actually, you could go ahead and start transferring. It should be fine. There we go.
Come on. Oh, I guess the angle's bad.
Bad angle.
Oh, yeah. And well, that should work, right?
Yeah.
Not anymore, nor is Minesweeper. They're in the store now. Ugh.
Gross.
Windows is so messed up.
Most modern anything is just messed up.
Modern Linux is actually pretty good. But that's not like corporate.
Yeah.
Yeah, like going a little bit back onto hardware that you could service yourself. Like Apple purposely makes their products so you cannot service them.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
No,
obviously,
I'm very familiar with. Have you heard of Lewis Rossman? Lewis Rossman Repair Group.
no.
He's a guy that has a repair shop, and he started off. Well, he had another business, but what he's mainly known for now is he has a company that specializes in repairing Apple products, and he goes into great detail on the progression of Apple slowly making it to where not only can the consumer not repair their products, but they're also making it to where even repair shops like him cannot get a hold of parts so they can fix products for their customers.
Ugh.
It's actually gotten to the point where certain parts, since he's considered not a partner with Apple, they will not sell him the parts. It's a really fucked up deal.
It is. I probably just have this go straight to the storage, maybe. I don't know.
say? I need to add another conveyor.
Man,
Man.
old Macs were incredible when it came to servicing them. Like the Power Mac G5. Man, that thing
Yeah.
was beautiful. It was like, it was built to be serviced. They would just open up, and there's literally everything.
Yeah.
Like, you think open computer cases is kind of a new invention? It's like, nope. We already had that.
Yeah.
Apple's already doing it. A lot of their old, a lot of the, well, yeah, Power Macs in general were just designed to be serviced.
Yeah.
And older ones. My LC3, you open it up, there's everything. Easy to work with.
And my headset's dying.
The tractor's goofed up.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they crashed. I'm fixing them.
Okay. It's
So to be honest,
also-
it is getting
was gonna
close
say.
to quitting time.
We are 4 minutes away. But hey, we have automated everything to start working on completing phase 2.
Nice.
Yay!
Come on, tractor. Figure yourself out. There you go.
Wait, why doesn't this have steel beam?
The versions they have are atrocious. Meaning like Minesweeper and stuff. The ones they have on the Microsoft Store are atrocious. I can believe it. How's the purifier working? It's not as bad as it was yesterday or Monday, but it's not working out quite as well as I was hoping.
Having air quality issues?
Fortunately. For my new power supply, remember?
Oh.
Toxic fumes and all that.
Oh, gotcha.
Just here it is. Little carts tend to freak out if you leave them out. What do you got there? You got a headlamp.
Yeah.
Oh, we can all do that, can't we?
Yeah, you can. Just hit B.
Guess I never really needed to because the game's not that dark on my monitor.
It can get a little dark on my screen at night, but I also have a TN panel. They're not exactly the greatest when it comes to colors and darkness.
Gotcha.
They're kind of dim compared to like a IPS panel.
They're slow and laggy and the games are buried under a ton of menus. That's just a description of Windows 11. Slow and laggy, unstable, just a mess.
Yeah. I had that happen. I had to switch from a Windows 10 to a Windows 11 computer at work because of security reasons. And yeah, I'm not impressed with Windows 11 at all.
I hate it.
Yeah, I do not look forward to having to migrate to that once Windows 10 they drop support for it.
Like, I was using Windows 11 before it came out, back in its late beta.
Yeah.
Oh, this is on 10. Well, I mean, precursor and all. Oh, this is unrefined. This is still a slug. Do I have a? Yeah, I still have one. Let's convert the slug to a power core. Wrong place. And Windows 11 still has problems that are present back in the beta.
Wow.
Yeah, they never fix them.
That's great.
They just keep adding more and more garbage that no one wants to the operating system,
That's good. It's good
making
that they
it
do
more
stuff like
bloated and more unstable.
that. So what you're saying is it's a plague of modern software. It's bloated and unoptimized,
Pretty much.
like modern video games.
Pretty much. They look at modern hardware and they assume, oh, this is the modern age. Everyone's running the hottest equipment, which means we don't have to worry about making anything quality. The
Yep.
hardware will carry it for us. But now they're getting to the point where their quality is so poor that even modern hardware is struggling.
Yeah. Oh, I hit the...
Once video games require Windows 11 or later, I'll probably just exclusively play retro video games. That's very fair. I'm already running 11, so... I've been running 11, like I said, since the beta. Even early on, when I first joined the beta, it was just like, this is inferior to Windows 10. I'm sure they'll fix it by the time they release it.
I'm sure they'll fix it.
Nope. And it's just basic stuff. Like, one of the things, the start menu's still messed up from the beta. You press it and sometimes the icons don't load correctly. Or it'll lag out really hard. It's like, that was the beta. Why isn't
Yeah.
the start menu fixed yet? It's the start menu.
I don't know. I guess they don't think that people go to programs from the start menu.
Very disappointing. But I mean, it is the bad version of Windows. Windows goes good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. It always alternates, and we're
Yeah.
currently on the bad version. It's
sure.
just this is the first time that the bad version has been forced so heavily.
Yeah. To the point where they're forcing you off of the good operating system onto the bad operating system.
Yeah, because when Windows 8 came out, we stuck with Windows 7.
Yep.
And Windows 10 came out, and it was, decent. It was a good one.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as 7, but it was, decent.
Yeah.
And now we got 11, and it's hot garbage. But I get the feeling Microsoft's somehow going to ruin the cycle and make Windows 12, or whatever they decide to call it, into hot garbage too,
Yeah.
considering current trends. Alright, that's good that we got everything working.
Yeah.
Well, do you want to call here then?
Yeah, sure.
Or we can keep going, it's up to you.
No, we can go ahead and.
Alright,
We have started what we wanted to accomplish.
that is true.
We are producing everything we needed for phase 2. It's just going to take time.
Yeah.
Especially making
might-
1,000 of smart plate and versatile
We
frameworks.
might want to start making power cores and start overclocking them.
Yeah,
Oh, the tractor's messed up again.
of course they are.
Oh well. The problem just
Hopefully-
grows and the frame cracks as time goes on. It's pretty much just going to worsen as it becomes a fundamental problem. Yeah, it's true.
Mm.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, hopefully we can complete phase 2 and then we can start working towards getting trains.
Yes, I really want the trains.
Yeah, because that'll alleviate tractors running into each other.
Yes.
Because you'll just have trains running into each other instead.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Why would they run into each other?
Say you have more than one track and you have more than one train. Unless you have a block signal set up, the trains will just run until they hit each other.
I mean, but you know how to set them up correctly.
I do.
And you'll teach me, so we shouldn't have a problem.
Or I won't teach you. And we'll have trains crash into each other.
Oh, I don't... Nope, I don't have full control of the... I was gonna smack you with my wings, but
Oh, okay.
it's hard to do with the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wing control is limited
Pascal
in
hates
the
us.
game.
Yes, I hate you all.
Sad.
Sad.
Any announcements? Stream announcements?
I said on Monday that I'm going to... Tomorrow I will be streaming Star Wars Rogue Squadron. I'm just going to have that as my Thursday, my permanent Thursday stream for now.
So yeah, crush it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Haven't
Friday.
really, I haven't
Oh,
really
go ahead.
ironed out anything as far as trying to do more streams just yet.
Well, there's always the other Star Wars games you got.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If I do have more streams, it's more likely going to be some type of Nintendo 64 game that I have a hold of.
Yeah.
So,
I would like to see the return of Need for Speed, though.
because I
What's
haven't,
that?
that one's sitting incomplete.
Yes.
So, but
From
yeah,
for me, I have Marathon Infinity on Friday. And for Saturday, I need to check to see if I have a Warhammer game I need to play.
a war game.
As we started a crusade. But I really don't feel like doing that. Instead, I intend to start Langriser 1. It's a strategy game.
Yeah.
That was going to be the new series for Saturdays for a bit.
Nice.
Because I'm a little burned out on Metroidvanias.
Gotcha.
But I need to make sure I don't have any games I need to play.
Hmm.
Warhammer, I mean.
Yeah.
40k. Oh, I should not have started the crusade. Gets in the way of streams. Oh well.
Oh well.
And then Sunday we have Gotti Resurrection with Pascal here and Matsukaze Gaming.
Yeah.
And of course myself. And then Monday is back to Derail Valley. The cycle continues.
Yep. Yep.
Alright. Thank you for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed the game. Enjoyed our yapping and
Yeah. Good
getting
time.
automation working.
Mm-hmm.
And Otsunova, Otsu Saucer.
Otanova, Otasaucer. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.
What's on Tuesday? Tuesday is going to be Assault Suit Lanos. The remake. I was going to announce that tomorrow. But anyway, yeah, good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Have some bird.